Assalamu alaikum. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Good morning and welcome back to another episode of the Mecca Media Morning Show, where I am your host, Mecca. How are you doing this morning?
Hey, I'm doing all right. I thought you was about to start rapping like that little guy from Zombie.
Nah, I'm sorry. Not feeling it this morning.
I thought you were going to do his rap.
I can't even. He was going though. I mean, he was going.
And a whole other language.
Yeah, but it's kind of like opera. It's in another language, but it's like you can still feel it.
Hey, he need a record deal. I'm going to get what he was saying.
Yeah, he was nice.
He sounded better than the Mingos.
He did.
He did?
Because I can't understand what the Migos say either.
I know that they speak in English.
Right. What you got for me this morning?
I got your morning motivation, your black coffee ready to serve. And it goes like this. In the end, we only regret the chances we didn't take. I'm going to say that one more time. In the end, we only regret the chances we didn't take.
That's right. Take that risk. Just do it. Just do
You
it.
stuck on stupid like, I wish I should have did that. I should have went to Kemet when I had the ducats. I should have went to the Kaaba when I had the ducats.
That's right.
Made my pilgrimage when I had the something like that, right?
Right. And it's something that I fight with every single day. Am I going to do it? Or am I going to sit here and 50 years down the line, dang, I could have did this, I should have done that. A bunch of woulda, coulda, shouldas.
Did you go to that t-shirt? Show everybody what t-shirt you got. There it is. Did you go there?
Just Girls? I did.
Oh, so you ain't regretting that?
No. 10-10-15 went to D.C. on the mall, Washington, D.C., demanding justice or else.
Well,
What is the or else, you ask? You'll get the or else in your readings of the Holy Scripture.
Oh, you finally kept it PG for me. Oh, okay. Okay, great.
And thank you so much for the morning motivation, the black coffee. I guess I represent it well because I'm always wearing black. If you're wondering, I don't know why.
I wear black a lot. It's that Mecca color.
Yeah, I guess so. Oh, I'm the Kaaba. There we
there
go.
Don't
There we
deliver
go.
Kaaba. You better say.
Okay. There we go. All right. That was nice.
That was nice.
So, now that we got our morning motivation, let us get into our daily information, and we get our news every single morning from the Reporter newspaper online.kizom. Okay, and today we're going to be talking a little bit more about Colin Kaepernick. I get his name mixed up sometimes. I'm sorry, y'all.
You get the colon or the Colin?
Both, and the Kaepernick. It's a tongue twister for me. I don't know why. Colin Kaepernick. Is it Kaepernick or Caper?
Kaepernick.
You know what? CK throws shade at Jay-Z while finally responding to Hola's NFL deal.
What? You speaking that zombie language?
Huh?
You what? CK?
CK is Colin.
Oh, you gave him an abbreviation.
You know, I don't want to disrespect his name, so you know what I'm saying. I'm just give it an abbreviation.
All right.
So y'all know who I'm talking about, okay? So I'm pretty sure you're already up to date with what's going on with Jay-Z and the NFL, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so on the Reporter newspaper online.com that you can see for yourself, it states, regarding the new alignment between Jay-Z and the NFL, we've heard from the league and Hova, but until today we haven't heard from Colin Kaepernick. Like we said, until today we haven't heard from Cap. Well, he's spoken out via Instagram, and it's very apparent the former NFL quarterback is not on the same page with Jay-Z. We know this because earlier, Kaepernick showed love and support to his longtime friend Eric Reid after the Carolina Panthers star ripped Jay-Z for burying Colin's career by forming a partnership. Jay-Z, this is quotation marks, Jay-Z never took a knee, Reid tweeted Thursday morning. He added, he sacrificed nothing. In truth, he is actually capitalizing off of Kaepernick's loss. Like we said, Kaepernick tweeted out support for his friend and praised him for always having his back. So
That's a good point.
So
That's a good point. I mean, come on, Jay-Z. First, I mean, you shouldn't have been in there with them damn Ben Vereen tap shoes on, shaking and baking and stuff like that. I mean, you ain't got to. My thing is, I don't like the fact that he was like, the kneeling it's pretty much over. I like the fact that you said that what's next. I like that. But coonification shouldn't be the next move. That's all I got to say. Now, I mean, I wanted to say what I really feel, but this is your show.
No,
So
go ahead.
No,
Come
no,
on, give us how you feel. Because I already said how I felt. I'm like kind of in between. Because I feel Kaepernick, but I also feel Jay-Z. I see it from both angles.
I'll say this. You can only make a change if you at the table. So you got to get at the table any way you can. If it's doing your tap dancing, okay? if you tap dance, you do a jig or whatever to get at the table, you got to get at the table. If Jay-Z's end game is to get his own his own team, then that's what he got to do. He got to do. But they say it's another guy that's really standing in the way. Like when the Panthers was up for sale, I forget his name, Robert something Johnson or something like that. He's a billionaire and he's up because he's actually on a couple of boards in the NFL. Okay. They say if anybody of African descent was to get a part of the NFL, it would be him. He should be next. But the fact that Jay-Z controls, quote unquote, the community with his popularity, his raps and stuff like that, they need that mind control element, if you will, that can make the people think it's still cool to watch NFL again and get off the boycotting. And for that, my dear, I call that, if that's the reason that you took money, what do I call that?
Coonin?
Coonerific.
Coonerific. The way I see it is regardless of the way that this plays out, because I think we should see what's going to happen. It may look like something now, but what actually might happen may be the exact opposite of what we may be perceiving. And so regardless of what happens, I believe and I know that everything that is negative happens for the greater good.
You know what?
The people.
If Jay-Z gets a part of an NFL team, they're going to have it right up there with Obama, Martin Luther King and everything, and the Jackie Robinson and everything. Like, he's going to go down in history. And then they're going to totally erase the routine that he had to do, shaking and baking and tapping and rapping. Literally. Okay? Looking crazy in that hat. Somebody need to tell Jay-Z that hat don't even fit. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
you wrong.
I mean, come on, man. No.
I feel it.
You don't need to bridge the gap like that, though. If they coming to you, they coming to you. Be yourself. Right. Don't stop no movement. You ain't got to stop no movement. You ain't got to say nothing against Colin. You can say something for him. That's what I mean.
Right.
I don't know why I'm talking. It's your show. I told you. Why are you trying to get me to talk?
I'm just saying. Other people's perspective is necessary, even though this is my show.
Your show.
Other people's perspective is necessary because I'm a woman, coming from a woman's perspective, and I know that there's men watching this, so then I want a man's perspective. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not all into sports, though this is a kind of, in a way, a political type conversation. But when it comes to the actual game, I know nothing about it.
Well, speaking about politics, what you got in your hand?
I'm trying to not look at the paper and say her name.
Ginger
Baylor.
What up, Ginger?
She's running for a council at large.
When?
November 5th. Make sure you go out.
And represent the love. Take us out of here, Miss Lady.
All right. So thank you guys so much for tuning in to another episode of the Mecca Media Morning Show. And until next time, be the peace that you seek. Peace.